penalty by January, by February this year, took 1.8 billion, showing 10% of that is 1.8 billion. What we're asking and telling our people is that go to NEC, get it from NEC portal, and then get the amount that is due, put an account number into the portal, and then see how much you're owed. It's not a matter of coming to court. It's the issue of court, I will not talk about it. This life thing has come that people are caged, they are mortgaged, they are being extorted, and they are suffering. Get a cap and pay. If you pay it, put it on your doors and whatever, and show to those who are marketers who are now parading and harassing and intimidating and bullying individuals in the villages. Then you are free. They should not be carrying ladders. Transformers and poles and so on. NEC has come out clearly that every of the equipment is owned by EEDC. There's no EEDC or ABA power intimidate you or coerce you into going to buy transformers or repair transformers. It is a property. If you're MD customer, the law says that if you are not given a prepaid meter, any light you have used is free.
Hello, good evening, viewers. This is BVI Channel 1. We are welcome back again on Matters Arising. And today we are going to be talking something very, very important. If you are using electricity in Nigeria, especially if you are residing in the southeast, this video is a must for you. You must follow this live broadcast and invite all your compound people. Everybody should be involved in this live broadcast because this information, you cannot get it anywhere. It is very difficult for you to get this kind of information that will save you a lot of cost. Maka ife mmadụ ife kalili mmadụ so what we're talking about tonight is the consumers' right for electricity, especially in the southeast and Nigeria as a whole. And I have a guest who is going to say it the way it is and who is going to inform you about things that you don't even know. Okay? Now, let me quickly relate to the very most important thing about what happened recently. And that thing is the EEDC dragging this Consumers' Rights Association to court, and you need to hear these things for yourself. And when I come back, we'll bring in our guest and take it out from there. Please share this video. It is very important. What you don't know is bigger than you. And here you will get the information raw, live, and direct. I'll be right back. Hmm.
Hello? 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 Hello?
All right, that is it, my people. And so far, so good. We've heard from what the issue is mainly, and that gives us an insight of what we're going to be discussing about this evening. And we are happy to bring on our brother who is joining us virtually. He is a member, a very important member of this organization, the Southeast Electricity Consumers Association, SECA, and the Enugu coordinator of this organization. And it's my pleasure to welcome him. Okwa, my namesake, is my namesake as well. And it's my pleasure to bring him on. Hello, my brother, good evening to the program this evening.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Sorry about you've been seated for quite some time now, but we are here now. Let us hit the ground running, because talking about consumers' electricity, these are some of the things people don't really take very seriously because of the custom over the years of the way they are being built, the way they are being, at the mercy of Ndana NEPA, as they call them, and now EEDC for the Southeast, that's the distribution companies. Now, following what happened about some weeks ago, where we saw the EEDC drag your association or organization to court, can you give us a highlight on why is it that you were dragged to court in the first place, and what is it that you are doing in your organization that made EEDC to drag you to? Are you there?
If we were going to clear that strike, thank God. We thank God the G3. So as a result, they went to court. They stop us from court.
I can still hear myself.
The studio is handling that. Continue. Why they fix that?
Okay, so now they drag us to court. In order, what they demanded is that we are going to close all our WhatsApp platforms, and also that we should stop misinforming people. So, but all those was to make sure that they continue to have our people living in ignorance. So, it's not something we wanted to do. So, when they went to court, unfortunately for them, they said that we are causing violence, that we want to foment violence. So, and we when they summoned us to court, it took about they wanted to stop us, like, but by the time so but they wanted to stop us from going to court. So by the time by the time the case was supposed to come up in court, we were already 3 weeks into the strike. So when it came up session that they plan to cause violence. So, but because the thing has gone, we have gone 3 weeks into the strike, and there's no case of violence anywhere. So the court couldn't. They said they got an injunction that we should stop educating people, that we close down all our platform. At the end of the day, none of those things was forthcoming. So the judge now said no, that we can't stop this from going to court. But the major reason is that they were jittery. They say we cannot continue to spread misinformation, but we are not actually spreading any misinformation. We're trying to educate the people so that they will. So the whole thing is they want to keep people living in ignorance. So and it is something that SICA as an organization was determined to stop. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. The issue of billing, there is what we know, the major problem we have in electricity distribution in the south is the issue of billing. If you have a prepaid meter or you have a postpaid meter, if you have a postpaid meter and they're reading it every month, you don't have a problem. If you have a prepaid meter, you don't have any problem at all. But the issue we have is people who are underestimation. And people who are underestimation, I have not seen anywhere where the EPC is billing people underestimation with records to what they call monthly energy cap. What do I mean by monthly energy cap? So many consumers in the southeast and in Nigeria, they are not aware that there is something they call monthly energy. This monthly energy cap, Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, there is a figure they publish on their website, and that figure is stipulates the amount that people who underestimate in various feeder are supposed to pay. So if you go to their website, you will see the figure, and the thing comes out every month. So every month they release that monthly energy cap. And if you go to your bill, you are going to see in your bill, if you are under estimation, if you see your bill, you will see the feeder name. And if you see your feeder name, if you go there, you are going to see what they call kilowatt hour. So that kilowatt hour, if you go to your tariff, you are going to see your tariff rate. So if you use that tariff rate, so if you are in band A from the investigation that I have done, if you are in band A, there is an amount. If you are in band B, there's an amount you should pay. So the various bands you have, there is an amount you are supposed to pay. but what we observe that over the month, EPT charges people times 3, times 4, times 5 the amount of money they are supposed to pay. So, and that amount you're supposed to pay, so those bills that you see most people are they are arbitrary billing. So they are arbitrarily generated bills. So because I'm also the chairman of Teacher Technical Fees, and we have gone around, we find out that everywhere around the southeast, what people really pay is times 3, times 4 of what their monthly energy cap is supposed to. So what we are doing right now is that every month in all the ticker platform, we publish monthly energy cap for all the figures across the southeast. So if you follow our platform, you are going to find out the exact amount of money you are supposed to pay. So if you follow our platform too, you are also going to find out, we can also deliver that document to you if you follow our platform. So these are some of the things. In short, where we have problem with monthly energy cap. Secondly, another thing is in the issue of you're not supposed to buy pools. You're not supposed to buy. It is not your responsibility to buy transformer when transformer breaks down. So, but we discover that across the southeast, individuals buy transformer, buy pool, and donate it to EPs. So these are some of the things we are educating our people. There is also customers that are called maximum demand customers. So if you're a maximum demand customer, you are not supposed to pay. You are not supposed to. You are supposed to have. You are supposed to have. You're supposed to have meter
Meter.
installed.
Prepared.
What the regulation says is that if you're a maximum demand customer, the very day they are connecting you to public supply source, they are supposed to give you meter. They are supposed to meter you. So if you look at your bill and you see yourself maximum demand customer, it means that they are they are not supposed to do that.
So what you're
So a
saying in
maximum
essence,
demand customer should be connected that.
what you're saying,
So these are one of the areas that it is is cheating the people. So another one again is you I think this is about that we go on we take up some other things. Thank you.
what you're saying in essence, if you can you hear me? What you're saying in essence
Yes, I can hear you.
is that these things you talk about MD customers. How would they see and know that they are MD customers? Is it in their bill, in their bill slip?
If you if you check your bill under customer type, you are going to see where they say non-maximum demand customer. That non-maximum demand customer is NMD. So, but people who are maximum demand customer, you will see MD1, MD2. So if you get your bill and it is MD1 or MD2, you are a maximum demand customer. So these are people who uses electricity much. And Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission said that this classification of customers, the moment you connect them to public property, you go and source for meter anywhere and connect them. If you find out that you're a maximum demand customer and you are not connected and you don't have a meter, if you report to NEC, they are going to give you connection. They are going to demand them to connect you directly, and you are not going to pay any amount of money pending the day they give you a meter. You are not supposed to pay 1 naira until the day they give you a meter. So basically, how you know is that it is written in your bill, MD1 or MD2. Thank you.
Okay, that is wonderful. Now, if you're saying that those who have not been connected, or those, especially like I think those who are maximum demand customers should be people who are manufacturers, companies, big institutions, and all of that, hotels, and all of that. Now, and you're saying that
Yes.
if you are being estimated in terms of your billing, that means you are actually not supposed to be paying for the electricity. What if they say, okay, if you are not paying, they're
Yes,
going to disconnect you?
it takes. You have to be courageous. What you do is that if you are a maximum demand customer, if you find out you are a maximum demand customer, if you are connected to public supply source, don't get them to disconnect you. You can contact us. We'll help you prepare a letter quoting relevant section of the neck order. So if we write a letter, you are going to tender that letter to EEDC. If you tender it to EEDC, after 30 days and they don't respond to you, you will take that to NEC. If you take it to NEC, NEC will take action. So I wouldn't want you to get disconnected. So the first thing you are going to do is, if you find out that you are a maximum demand customer, write a letter to them. If you can't write it, you can connect to us. If you connect to us, then we'll help you prepare a letter. That letter, you take it to your district office. After 30 days and they don't respond, you are going to take an acknowledgement letter that was issued to you in EPC office, and then submit it to NEC. If you submit it to NEC, NEC will take action immediately. They will order EPC to connect, to give you power. You understand? So the steps you are going to do is these are the steps you are going to take. Thank you so much.
Okay, now you don't need to allow them, not when they have disconnected you, then you now start writing the letter, right? You have to do that before, once you discover that you are that MD customer.
An MD customer.
Yes. Now, now for Enugu, now let us move down to Enugu, because there are a lot of changes happening now where the NEC themselves are, removing their hands from regulating electricity distribution across Nigeria. Now, what happened in Enugu and what is expected to happen within the rest of the Southeast? Let's begin with Enugu. What happened recently in Enugu and how important it is?
Okay, thank you. So there was a bill, actually. It was President Mohamed Buhari that passed the bill that gives states the authority to establish their own regulatory bodies. So the moment a state apply to become autonomous, what you are going to do is that they are going to let you to have your own regulatory body. So it will no longer be NEC that is in charge of electricity. So what happened in Enugu is that Enugu was first state to take it over. So Enugu now has a new regulatory body called Enugu Regulatory Commission. And the importance of it is that, this NEC that we've been talking about is NEC, just like most things that has to do with it. It is not the best thing to run electricity. It is not the best thing to run electricity from Abuja. So running electricity from Abuja means that it is impossible for them to know what is happening at grassroots. So like the forum we talked about, where you report your kid if you have problems with ED, because I'm going to dwell mostly where it has, because this particular thing, it has to do with when Enugu now, EEDs is not players in Enugu because of this action. Because NEC started functioning, I think, on the 2nd of October this year, and they licensed 2 companies. The other one is Main Power. The second one will be the first Indian power company in the entire of Nigeria. So those ones will be in charge of generating, transmission, and distribution. So, but where I want to dwell most is in the issue of consumers. So the importance of having a regulatory body is that before, if you have a case in electricity distribution, you will go to if you report, if you write a letter to your distribution company, which if you don't follow it up, you have to write a petition to NEC. NEC forum. If NEC forum didn't address it, you are now going to go to Abuja to write a petition. So Enugu now, it is no longer the case. In Enugu, you are going to write it's not all your patients in Enugu. If they don't address it well at the next what used to be focused at egg, then the next place you are going to do, you are going to move to egg again. But everything ends in egg. So secondly, it brings the matter to your doorstep. It's no longer a case of taking a long time. I was discussing with chairman of egg, and he told me that all the cases we have, all the customer claim we have in Enugu, that we should forward it to him. Instead of 30 days, that they will be addressing it immediately. It will take 2 days for them to dispense all this. So these are some of the advantages that we are going to have. So it becomes easy for you to pressure your representative or for you to pressure your chairman to mount pressure on them to see that the electricity cases are resolved promptly. So we'll also be addressing customer issues, addressing even the issue of tariff at the level of air. So thank you so much.
Okay, now that you've addressed that, now narrowing it down to Enugu, now that they have taken over the regulatory or regulation of electricity in Enugu State, is it that the EEDC have been removed as a distribution company, or it has into what is actually happening in Enugu, and what is the implication of the new regulatory body in Enugu State to consumers?
Okay, what is there is that EEDC is the distribution company we have now is Manpower. Manpower has taken up the asset and liability of EEDC. Manpower is a subsidiary of EEDC. So what it means is that EEDC is still the owner of Manpower. So in all the other states in the southeast, EEDC will continue to exist as EEDC, but in Enugu, they applied to get a license new, and the name they used to apply for a license in Enugu is Manpower. So they were issued license, fresh license in Enugu, and that license is a tentative license. We are going to watch to see how well they do in Enugu. If after 6 months and they feel that they have not done well, their license will be taken. So that is the implication of the license we give. So EEDC is the owner of Manpower, but the name they are answering in Enugu is Manpower, right? So the implication is that all the bills you have, all the liability and assets of EEDC, if EEDC is owing you, you are going to, if EEDC is owing you, if you go to Manpower will also pay you. That's the situation of things right now. So like where we know that EEDC is owing Southeast consumers 11.86 billion, we are demanding that they are going to pay off. So even though it is Manpower that is in Enugu now, we will still be approaching them. So if we help you to calculate your monthly energy cap, if you help to calculate your monthly energy cap, if you appear to Manpower will also, EEPC, it is their obligation to make sure that all the money that they have been charging people above the monthly energy that they are going to pay that. So even though they have changed a name in Enugu, they inherited the assets and liability of EEP. Thank you so much.
Okay, so because I was about asking that question, if they have now, relinquished that responsibility, but now you said it, you mentioned it. Now, people who are watching, I believe they have gotten one or two things from this exposition that you've given to some people who are watching. It's important that you get this information. I know some of you may not really have interest in knowing some of these things, little things that matters. Many people are complaining. If I tell you how much people are paying, for instance, if your bill is at the cap, as he mentioned, because he mentioned cap. If my cap is, for instance, 10,000, and I'm being billed for 20,000 or 15,000 every month, the implication is that
40, 60,000. That's what they do.
Because like the bill that some people get, they get 40, 50, 30 on the rest of them. Now, if you are being charged in estimated billing in this manner, and the difference between your cap for that month with that of the actual money you paid, that means they are owing you. So if you check,
Yes.
the implication of what he's saying is that if you check, EEDC and other electricity distribution across Nigeria are owing their customers a lot of money due to this what do you call it? Estimated billing. Estimated, because it is through estimated billing they are giving this overbilling now.
Yes.
So now, what he's saying in implication, if you understand very well, so you know the importance why we are making this exposition is that so that you will tell other people so that they will listen to this video even after it has been published. You understand? Even after this live broadcast, you can listen to it again to get more of the insight, and we continue to bring him and the association to continue in this education and information for the people, so that you know you are right as a consumer of electricity in Nigeria. And being able, I am part of those who also encourage people to pay their bills. If you are asked to pay, if you are being billed, pay your bill, but pay accurately. That's what this consumer association is talking about. Okay? So, my brother.
There's something I want to add.
Okay.
So what is there is that we are not going to leave our money for them. All the overbilling, where I am particularly concerned is that everybody who is overbilled, the person should demand for a refund. So for people who don't know how to do it, you can create an avenue where I can interface with them and educate them more on what it means, because it is I would say it is kind of a criminal enterprise. If you know the amount of money that they are taking away from people in overbilling, it is humongous. So what I advise to do, everybody, if you're on a estimation, you know that they are overbilling you. Check your bill. You can create an avenue. I am always available. You can create an avenue so that will help you. Distance is not even a barrier. Will help you check your bill, check your 1 year bill, check your 2 year bill. There is no amount of money because this law was passed. It is the order on capping of estimated billing in Nigeria electricity supply industry. So that order was passed in 2020. So since 2020, if you are somebody who is diligent that is compiling your bill over these years, if you get it, we are going to help you calculate your overbilling. There are some we have done. People say that we are owing them arrears. By the time you're done, you find out that they are owing you 500,000. They are owing you 40,000 naira. So we'll help you do the math. So it is not something you are going to leave for them. So that by the time we have this petition across them, they are going to begin to pay you that amount of money. I don't know what in this platform you can say it across so that people who get across to this platform, they have a channel where they will compile their complaint. We'll help them to see how they are going to forward it to EEDC. Help them craft a letter they are going to use to submit to EEDC, quoting relevant section of NEC order that will compel them to do it, and tell them if EEDC doesn't respond, how they are going to take the letter to the next level. So it is not enough for you to sit down and begin to cry that things are not all right. There is something you have to do to make way for a better society. Even what we are saying in Enugu, why we are educating the people is that the reason why this has gone on for a very long time is because The consumers are not aware. If you don't know there is less, if you don't know there is tech, the ignorance will continue. So what we want is that people to know and demand for their right. There is a responsibility you have to play for us to have a better society. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. And I don't know if there are people who wants to ask some questions and being able to get answers from you directly from the comment section. Mark Anthony said, pay more electricity when electricity is not even stable. Why can't Nigeria just address the rehab and rehabilitate national grid? Now, he also went further to say, if this is the case, why can't each state rehabilitate their power generation facility? Now, talking about this issue of generation of power, distribution of power, you understand? This law that is being made to deregulate the regulation of electricity distribution. Does Enugu now have right to establish their own power generation companies and also distribution companies as well?
And transmission company.
And yes, and transmission companies, yeah. We are asking that question.
Hello?
Yeah, we're asking that question.
Yes, Enugu. No, right now, Enugu has the power now. There is nobody who is telling Enugu what to do in electricity now. Enugu is now independent. So what is there is that if you purchase power from the national grid, you should be able to pay money to the transmission companies. So, but the issue of regulation. So, but Enugu also have the right to establish generating companies. So, the ones that generating companies that will be coming on, from what I heard, up to around 11 companies have indicated interest to play various roles in the value chain. Some will be coming to generate, some will be coming to transmit, some will be coming to distribute. So many other companies have indicated interest. So because of it, Enugu has the right to entertain all these ones. So for the ones that are generating in Enugu, Enugu will undertake all the responsibility. But for the ones that are connected to the national grid, you have to pay money for what you get from the national grid for the people who manages that. So that is the way it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And let us quickly NDBC called just right now. Let's see if we can connect him to this program now. Hello? Hello? We can't hear you. Sorry, we can't hear you, NDBC.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go on.
I hear you.
Oh, I think we lost him. We hope to have him back
We
again.
lost him, yeah.
He's going to come back again. In case you're just joining, you are live with the Matters Horizon program where we discuss electricity distribution, the consumer's right, and we have in the studio our brother Chinedu, who is the state coordinator for Southeast Electricity Consumers Association, SECA. Okay, if you have any question to ask, there are rights, there are things that you need to know. There are things that you need to know so as to be able to afford your electricity bill. Because some of the people, the reason why many people don't actually pay their bills is because of the amount of money that is being billed to them. Hello, good evening.
Even our brother in the studio. My name is Antonia Nkiru Kawiz. I'm calling you right now from Umpo.
Okay.
We thank you very, very much for educating people. Because yeah, even I had issue with NEPA people today. It's true that they did not even brought this very thing, bill on time. But we managed to collect the money to pay. But what they are insisting today that we are going to give them disconnection fee. I asked the disconnection fee for what? They told me that disconnection fee is 5,000. I said 5,000. If we give you disconnection fee now, are you going to give receipt? At a stage, they told us to bring 2,000 naira. Then I asked them, what about this prepaid meter? They told me that if I want, we need any prepaid meter. Single phase is 131,000. Then double phase 200. But my question is this. The government told us last time that we are not supposed to pay for the prepaid meter. That's what you are hearing this time, that if you want to any prepaid meter, have to pay. Is it right? And this giving the disconnection fee without even issue receipt. Is it good? Is it not this corruption that you are saying? I'm calling for number.
Okay.
Please, I want you to clarify me on that.
All right, Antonia, thank you very much for that. I'm listening to what he's going to respond to it. My brother, you've heard what he asked. What is your response to that?
Okay, I'll start from the issue of prepaid
Hello, sir.
from the issue of prepaid meter. So what it is that you are not supposed to pay for your prepaid meter. So, but the distribution companies in Nigeria, they are saying that it takes a lot of money for them to be able to produce to give everybody in Nigeria, or they are working towards it. So, but what they are saying is that if you can't wait to the time they are going to give you prepaid meter, there is an amount of money you are supposed to pay for single phase or three phase, so that they will give you prepaid meter. The prepaid meter you are paying for, if you pay for it, they are going to be giving you energy periodically until the money you paid for the prepaid meter is exhausted. So that's what they are letting us do. So, but it only takes an informed consumer for you to know whether they are deducting that money from you. Because from the experience, even me is having personally, is that I've been using prepaid meter for close to 1 year now. This month makes it 1 year that I've been using prepaid meter. But anytime I have light, it is the energy that they give me after paying for it that will be there. So it is something that we are still going to be challenging them. So prepaid meter is supposed to be free. What I'm advising you to do is that if they don't give you a prepaid meter, there is a way you can use to make sure that they don't, that by thinking that you pay the monthly energy cap. If they charge you monthly energy cap and you are not in band A, because where we have problems with people, band A people are not supposed to be charged based on monthly energy cap. It is the height of injustice to charge band A people monthly energy cap. One of the things we want to take up is to insist that EEDC and the distribution companies that are everywhere, that they should meter everybody who is in band A. But if you are not in band A and they are charging you according to car, you can afford to stay, because the amount you will be paying will be very, very reasonable. So that is it. So that's how it is. In the issue of disconnection, if you are disconnected, you are supposed to pay disconnection. So what I encourage you to do is that if you know your car, if you enforce your right, we are going to help you enforce your right. And if you get access, we are going to help you to make sure that you pay monthly energy cap. So if you pay monthly energy cap, then you you will continue playing until they bring it to place. If you have money, you can buy meter yourself. But if you buy meter yourself, one of the things we are pressuring to do is to make sure that
It's
you get a
6:13
refund.
p.m.
So these are some of the things we are doing. So if you sit back and say nothing will be done, nothing will. There is a part you have to. Tika has been able to come this far because we don't believe that EEDP should get away from whatever they are doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And I believe that question has been taken care of. And if you still have any issue you want to relay or ask as a question, please bring it forward and let it be addressed right here. And subsequently, we are going to continue in this program to educate the people more. And that is why we are here, to give the people a voice. It is not to incite anybody or bring anybody's business down, but we are interested in justice, equity, and fairness in everything. Okay, and we say this truth the way it is. And what is being said here is something that many people don't really take cognizance of. They don't really take take interest in looking out for some of these things, and um, that is why many people have fallen victim, actually. And this evening, this program is targeted to inform you better. So what we expect you to do is to share it so that other people will also get informed. Okay? So that other people will get informed about these things that is being relayed from this platform, especially this evening. So we expect every one of you to be part of this sensitization, and continue spreading this message. All right. Let me.
So there is something I want to add.
Okay.
So that thing is that people should have a place where they will where their cases will be taken up. So I don't know about this platform. So you should create an avenue, even in your office, because wherever there is a challenge, there are people who have positioned themselves to make sure that I don't. Throughout human history, individuals start a movement, and once they start that movement trickles down to everybody. So we will have an avenue. We have a technical committee, and if there is any problem anywhere across South, we have a desk where you can forward those complaints, no matter where you are. If you have those complaints, if we need to write a letter for you, if we need to take your case up for you, we can address it from here. So that's what I'm saying. So we can give out a number if it is possible in this studio, so that people can channel their this thing there.
Yeah, sure, of course. It's very, very obtainable. It's really very important. We do send out this number so that if you have any concern, you can actually relay it to the appropriate association that will help you address some of these things, because yeah, we are dying in silence and also in ignorance. Okay, so what is the number, if you don't mind?
08069108760. I'll repeat again. 08069108760.
Okay, thank you very much. And
It's the WhatsApp number. You can chat the number up on WhatsApp.
Okay. Now, now that you've said that, I don't know if there are other concerns some people are raising. And those of you who are watching, I think we have another caller. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. I can't hear you properly from here.
Oh, my light is awful.
Nigeria has happened, actually.
NEPA. I'm telling you.
And we pay for living in darkness, actually. And who knows when it will eventually reach my turn from the studio. Now, while we are...
Since we started this program, I've been using generator.
Okay, you see, so you have not even... You are,
I didn't know it would take this. I didn't know it was going to take this. I don't know that.
Okay. Now, we can actually keep speaking because we are wrapping up any moment from now and continue probably next week on this very issue as well. Because more people need to hear this. Okay. Now, as we are wrapping up this program this evening, can you just tell the people or inform the people wherever they are in the Southeast? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I think you cannot hear me anymore.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh, I think you can't hear me. We can hear you from here. Well, let us take this call. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Go on. We are listening. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Oh, we lost that call. Well, we are wrapping up on today's program. Are you still there, Chinedu, the guest? I think he can't hear me. Well, on that, we'll be wrapping it up from here. And I think we've come a long way on today's issue, on today's program on matters arising. We are going to continue subsequently some other time. And we hope that each and every one of us will continue joining and we'll continue getting better as we proceed in this program on matters arising. Keep in touch with us and keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep following what we're doing until we come back next time. As we're concluding on this program, please endeavor to follow, like, share, and be part of what we're doing through BVI Channel 1. I'm also Channel Peters and hoping to have you guys back again. And this is where we are wrapping it up. But before I go, let me quickly see if we can relate to you the things that we talked about today with respect to the topic in review today. All right, and from there, I'll be signing out. Sorry, we are having issues.
By February this year, took 1.3 billion, showing 10% of that is 1.3 billion. What we are asking and telling our people is that go to NEC, get it from NEC portal, and then get the amount that is being owed, put an account number into the portal, and then see how much you are owed. It's not a matter of coming to court. And the issue of court, I will not talk about it. This light thing has come that people are caged, they are mortgaged, they are being extorted, and they are suffering. Get a cap and pay. If you pay it, put it on your doors and whatever, and show to those who are marketers who are now parading and harassing and intimidating and